I know if you're watching this video, you don't like responding to your emails, because I don't too. So I'll show you how to instantly respond to them when they come straight into your inbox. So for an example, let me show you. So this person named John Doe is writing an email to terry@rotted.ai asking about Rotted's business plans. And they're like, can I learn about the pricing at Rotted AI and perhaps hop on a call with you later this week? So two things. And this gets sent to my email, terry@rotted.ai. And it's like same format, you could see. And it instantly writes an email saying, Dear John, thank you for reaching out. It provides the plans for the pricing, and then it says if you want to discuss further, you could always book a discovery call with us. So it links the discovery call straight to an appointment scheduler, and it's like I look forward to speaking with you and exploring how Rotted AI can support your business needs efficiently. Also includes information about me, my name, my position at Rotted AI, CTO, also my educational institution, Stanford University, where I'm studying CS. And so I will show you how to do it with this website called make.com. So make.com, if you don't know, is essentially just this easy, simple API scheduler where you can instantly get information from another website and another application very easily. So as you can see, I get the email, I watch emails from my Gmail, and then I send this email over to ChatGPT to essentially write me an email draft. And then this email draft and text gets sent over to my email to create a draft where I can just then click send and then just boom, send it over. So if you don't have a make.com account, you could sign up for free. I will link my affiliate program in the links below on YouTube. And what you could do is you just click it, you could sign up. You could sign up with the core plan, which is a little bit more pricey, or you could start out by just doing a free plan where you can have, I believe, up to 2 or 3 scenarios for free. Scenarios are just essentially like these. So this is one scenario right here. And also, you will need a ChatGPT Open API account. So if you don't have one, make one now. All you got to do is sign up on OpenAI and then search up assistance.api. So like platform.openai/assistance. And then what you want to do is you want to load some money into your account by just adding like $5 isn't usually enough. And then you go to this assistance page and you create a new assistant. So what this assistant does is it essentially is a specialized form of the agent. So if you've ever used ChatGPT before, you know you're messaging like the ChatGPT, but with the chat assistant, you can give it some prompts. So it's like, please write a respectful and professional email draft for any emails that come in. So using this, and when you send it a message like with information about the email, like it will do a much better job of responding to the email than if you typically just sent like an email over, then it doesn't know what to do with it. So if you have this whole system instruction, then it will do a much better job of writing a better email. And I will link these system instructions in this Google Docs that I will link in the video description. So feel free to just copy what I have here, which I've tested. Just make sure you replace this email signature below. And yeah, so you just copy and paste the system instructions here, give it a name. I just call it auto email responder, very typical. And what you could also do is you could add files. So the use of files is it serves as a knowledge base that the assistant can use, which is super cool because look, if I have just my Rotted AI like page here, then I like command print, and then I just print my website out as a PDF, and it has all this information. You could save it into documents and then just upload it here. And what that does is it will actually like learn from your website's information. So like if the email coming in asks about Rotted AI, like it asks about like what we do or like what we can provide, what services we provide, like it can automatically search through my printed website PDF, and then it will like actually respond to the user with my like Raw.AI business details. What you can also do is you can add files with your own tone of voice. So that you need to be more careful about because you don't want any personal information to get in. However, if you have very like standard essays that you want ChatGPT to follow your tone of voice, you could just upload that here, and then boom, ChatGPT will recognize that and it will start writing in your tone of voice, which is very cool. So let's get started with make.com. What you got to do is you go to home and then you create a new scenario. So first, we'll start by doing an email connection. Boom. So first, we want to watch emails coming in. Triggers when a new email is received or to be processed according to the specified criteria. Bam. So if you don't have a connection yet, which you don't, you want to essentially add this connection and then sign in with Google. It's very secure, so it should be fine. And I already did that, so boom, Terry's Google connection. And what it'll do is it'll ask you to select a folder, which I can easily just select inbox. And simple filter is nothing you got to worry about because it's just a matter of criteria. So here, criteria, all emails, only read emails or unread emails. So you can select whichever one you want. I'll just select all emails to be simple. And it says, do you want to mark messages as read when fetched? I put no simply because when we write the email draft, we want to know that we still haven't responded to the client. So, boom, you just press OK and choose where to start from. Usually I say from now on is the good thing because it's going to track all the emails that start coming in. So, however, for the first test, you could also select the first email. So, I'll ask you to select which email you want to choose. And yeah, let me just do an example of the business plan that I got sent. Question. Okay. Next, you add another module. You type in Open API if you don't see it. And boom. It says it's the first one, message an assistant, because it's a specified assistant for a special purpose. And here you also add a connection. So you need the connection name it whatever you want, and your API key. And this API key is where you need to go back to here, and then you need to go to your profile, and then you need to create your own like individual API key. This is unique, and don't share it with anyone because then they can use the money that you put into your account. So what I did here was I already have my own connection, so I don't need to do this again. And then for this organization ID, just ignore it and then press save. It should work. So this is my OpenAI connection. And as you can see, it'll ask me to select an assistant. This is where you need to create your own assistant and then paste in the response, the system instructions. And then I recommend GPT-4o. It's like cheap, but not like, I guess it's like good performance while being still like pretty cheap. So, and then you could add your files, like your website information, your business information, or like your, or like just text matching your tone of voice. So then it could copy you. And here, I already made one. So auto email responder, boom. And then you're the user because you're messaging the assistant. And then for the message, all you gotta do is find the text content, typically. Yes, let me just make sure. Give it a second. Okay, so what you do is you put in the sender name and the email content. So it's the text content here, and then it's the sender name right here. So we'll do the same thing. We'll go like email content, boom, text content, and then sender name. This is so then it could be like dear whoever. Boom. Okay. Image files, you could ignore that. Image URL, ignore. Bam. All you gotta do is this. And then now what you want to do is create another open AI request. This one, just do create a completion, because for this one, all we want to do is honestly just, so what ChatGPT does is it has these weird stuff where it'll like start citing your knowledge base. So basically the files you add here, I'll start like citing that and be like, oh yeah, I got this information from this file. And if you don't want it, it's very annoying. So I used a second completion to essentially remove these sources. So it won't be like bracket like blank 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 dot PDF, which does not look good when you're writing an email. So I use this prompt. You could just copy and paste here. On right here, I give you a reminder. Just paste the result from the previous OpenAPI call to the new one. So you copy this here, and then all you gotta do is boom. Oh, sorry. Boom to this one right here. And I recommend the 4.0 mini. So why? This is a cheaper version of the 4.0, and it's basically like no money at all. And why we want to use this one is because it's just such a simple task. There's no purpose in using a expensive model. So text content, we take content, text. So here we need to just see what I put here, content text value. Content text value, boom. There we go. So this is gonna take the email that this ChatGPT thing took right here, and then we want to just say, boom, please remove these two brackets characters from the below text along with everything between the characters. Return the results in text. Boom. And there we go. We replicated what I had here. And then lastly, we just need to add another thing going to Gmail, which is to create a draft. So after we have ChatGPT make our email, write our email, we just create a draft back in our email address. So we say connection there, click folder. So we want to create a draft in the drafts folder. So we click drafts here. And to respondent, all we got to do is go back and say where we got the email. So the sender name, sender email address. So we want to address it back to the sender. And then we want to say boom. And then the subject of the email. And then for the content, easy. We just gotta paste in a result from this last API call. So we gotta make sure it's create completion, not message an assistant, because that's the previous one. So from create completion, let me just make sure what I'm pasting in. Choices, message content. So choices, message content. Boom. You see this? Click on it. Bam. It pastes here. That's going to be the email content that's generated. And so I think that's it. Just click OK. Make sure to save it because it's very important, or else Make will lose your progress. And you could call this your own instant email responder. Bam. And you could turn it on to run at regular intervals, which can be 15 minutes, and then it'll like basically every 15 minutes it'll refresh, and then if a new email comes in, it'll respond to that. But you could also say once every day, days of the week, on specific dates, or on demand. So it's like whenever you feel like it, you just click run, and then it'll automatically do the things for your email. Would you like to activate it now to run as planned? Yes, activate scenario. Boom. And so let me just test it out. So if I were to just boom, click send here, and then go back here, I'll wait for this new email to come in. There we go. So no email coming in. I'll run it. Bam, it takes the email that just got sent, and then it goes through ChatGPT, which takes a few seconds, and bam, content, text, value, boom. This is the thing, and you see what I mean by citing the source. This is the sad part. However, this connection right here, using ChatGPT 4.0, we essentially just remove it. Boom, it's gone. And then look here, we get sent the email as a draft. So now if we refresh this, we should have 2 drafts here. Boom. Second draft. Let's go. Thank you for reaching out. We offer a range of pricing plans, starter package, growth plan, personalized call, cal.com, straight to your appointment booker. Looking forward to speaking to you soon. Best regards. And then your signature. And then all you gotta do, press send, and there we go. We have an instant email responder. So what you could do is you could just set this to run at regular intervals every 15 minutes, and then it'll just respond to your emails for you every 15 minutes. Easy. And you could also set the maximum number of results. So if you get more than 1 email every 15 minutes, you could set this to be higher, and it'll run through several emails at a time. So yeah, sounds good. Thank you guys for watching, and if you have any further questions, feel free to reach out. Or if you just want your business to be automated and to be running without you, without doing any work, just reach out to us at Rawted AI. You could book and discovery call here, and we'll show you how we can automate your business for you. Thank you so much, and peace out.